was a fan.
Donatella.
Donatella was, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. In fashion, we can do anything we want. We can do anything we want. Oh, where's my, oh,
Venus.
that's not another video. It was so strong. It was so strong.
Which one is this
There we go.
one? That's a cool looking already. It's like you turn the motherfucking heat on, like it's cold.
I said, let me just turn her off. So that way it's not even burning up there. Shouldn't even know. Hey. What? She's always appropriate. Beast! Speaking of people working. Hallelujah.
Hey, Joyce.
Hallelujah. Love you too.
It's serially delayed. Because normally y'all won't catch me at this time.
First of all, this is a late live for all of us. It's a late live for us all. Let's get our fan action in. We're getting a cool breeze going, girls. We're about to go ahead and get on into this. Subject of the matter today would be Drag Race Season 11, our final thoughts.
6 months.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
6
All.
months of
Then we're going to get into the summertime schedule so that way we don't have no questions about what the hell's going on with this channel. So, thank you so much for tuning in. It's your boy Matty Rants.
It's your Marty 4.
I've had a good old bleezy and a good old dinner already here, honey. So I'm good to go as far as talking for this evening. You have us for a little minute, but we do need to get into a couple of things. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, as well as if you want to donate to the channel. Those links are in the description. I don't see any of my moderators in the room just yet, so until then, we'll do what we do.
Yes.
So, oh, we have a question. How is your dog? Did he get treatment?
He did. He got all 3 of his surgeries. She's over here, hunched over, looking at us. I'll bring him into the camera before the live is over. I'll bring him to the camera, but he's good.
I binged season 1 of Pose and your reaction and reviews. Loved all of it. Thank you. We're going to get into Pose in just a little bit after Drag Race, where I'll give you the entire run through of what's about to happen this week and next week, starting with the premiere of Drag Race. I mean,
finale. We never.
Whoa!
Shit.
Excuse me. Not even drag. Not even Drag Race. Not even Drag Race. But like, Pose. Joyce, do you want to be a moderator for me for tonight, honey bunny? How long you gonna be in here? Because I need people to post links and everything. Have you seen the music video for Yvie? As far as what's next, girl can rap. I mean, we weren't confused. Yes.
So, okay.
I was at the dollar store with her. Oh my goodness, you haven't seen Pose? Do you have Netflix? Do you have Netflix? I'm trying to get this one to watch so he can get into the Pose spirit.
It was cool.
I liked her rap too. I saw a lot of other people are dropping music. A lot of other girls are dropping music.
She might as well.
It's interesting.
Brown Constant
in the building.
That was fun.
Okay. Let's see here. Drag Race. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
It's gone. All right. So, season 11. Okay. I mean, where do we start with this? Here's the thing.
What as a whole?
We began this journey into season 11 beginning last year. Last year. Like we had what? We had a Holla Slay special. we had
All Stars 4.
All Stars 4, which seemed like it's quick now that I'm looking back at it.
It does?
No.
Oh, but the same.
No. I said it seems like it now that I'm looking back at it, but I'm thinking of it again. That was long as hell, too.
Yeah, very much.
Then.
Immediately after.
Then. We get on over to season 11.
15 hoes.
There was no double eliminations. None of the
saves. There was a save.
None of the source. There was a double save, but there was no double eliminations. That was necessary and needed this season.
A couple of them. They could have got a couple of double.
The thing about it is, Dr. Cross, are you going to be in here for a long time? I need a moderator to post my links for me, babe, because my moderators aren't in the room. It's a little late. Most of my moderators are on the other time, babe. Mm-hmm. Hey, Doctor. I actually like this season a lot. I haven't taken the time to see or read any comments. I have finally taken the advice of my brother Jamar here. I saw a lot of dislikes compared to normal videos, but I understand we didn't really have the most, enthusiastic opinions of the finale, and a lot of people didn't really care for that. So, and that's fine. Agree to disagree. If you didn't really care for us not caring for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. Salty, not even. But it's more so. Listen, I watched it longer than a lot of these hoes who are coming up in here trying to tell me what the fuck up is up and what is down. Do you hear what I'm saying? I watched it longer than any of you bitches. That's how I feel. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I feel so grounded in my statements when I speak on this shit. So if something's a little, it's meh. It's a little meh to me.
We need to scrap this format because the first time we did it, season 9, we was like, "What is this? Mm-hmm. How are we gonna feel about this?" Mm-hmm. But it was great. Mm-hmm. The lip syncs were good. Mm-hmm. I still watch those lip syncs. But season 10, we saw what happened with Asia. Yeah. R.I.P. to the beautiful butterflies. And then the whole 3-way lip sync to Bang Bang, that was all over the place. And then Aquaria won. And then here we go this year where it was very meh. So it's like there's a decline with this lip sync for your life format. And I'm like, Dr. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to build up this anticipation. It gives a chance for it to be like a sudden death. But I need something else. It's not working anymore for me because it's become this gag thing. Oh, I have to do this reveal. I have to split my wig. I have to do X, Y, and Z in order to stand out. I have to do some sort of crazy thing, and it's just like, just give me a show, a performance. Give me a performance, and everything else will fall into place.
So I had said something a little while ago in the last video that I kind of want to retract after I thought about everything that was said when we were talking about Drag Race as a whole and the finale system. Season 7 and 8 bring that kind of back.
That just the final 3 just do their their own thing.
It was fun to see Bob. It was fun to see Ginger. It was fun to see Naomi. Even Kim Cheese was cute. Everybody had their own kind of routine. And it didn't seem like the routines were made for who was going to win. It just seemed like they were doing their final performance that was sort of like, they like to do these made-up songs anyways and have these people in the writing room get their teas together. So why not do that again?
On tour, they might as well give them some material.
Because the whole, we're going to let you lip sync again and then, just so happens to be whatever, just so happens to be.
And then that format gave the queens who weren't in the top time to shine too, because they were interviewed in their own sections. We got to talk to them. They got to have their moments with whomever on the big screen or what have you. And it's just like, now they come, they walk the runway, they get their applause, and then they walk out, and then they sit down for the rest of the show. And it's like, you need a little... What, is dying?
No, what's tea is I had that microphone sitting on the table this entire time. And I know everyone could hear us, but still, it's like they could have heard us a whole lot better, and I feel so bad.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, let's revert back to the original finale taping.
I think I'm here for that, but I'm also still here for a final lip sync with like the top 4. How about that more of it like in an enclosed setting, or better yet, like the top five? I don't know, something of the top five, but one is the guaranteed one to go in, and then the other four have to lip sync to be in the top 2 and 3 position to be in the final 3. You see what I'm saying?
They need to do that on the show.
I'm on Tinder.
Wait,
what's
why
tea?
are you trying to figure out
what's
who we on
tea?
Tinder?
I'm on Tinder. What's tea?
Who wants to know?
What's tea? I'm single, sis. I don't mind my jush being out there, girl. I'm trying to find me a husband. But for real though, I think it should be top 5. One is guaranteed a spot into the final 3, and then the bottom 4 have to do a lip sync off between the 2 picked randomly, and the songs are the 2 knows. That way everyone has their outfits, no one has to change or nothing like that, and that way it's on the spot. So it's more that kind of lip syncing versus I've had a couple of weeks to prepare for this shit. I've actually had a whole year if you really want to go there.
Really is.
You really want to go there.
Like
You've had an entire year to get your lip sync together to then perform that shit on stage. So for me, I'm thinking to myself, okay, bitch.
So no. You do that during the show?
Yes, I want it to be a little bit more off the cuff. Like, oh, you all need to be ready to go now. Like, you don't have that shit prepared to do tricks and shit. You should already have your whole entire talent ready to go. So for me, it's like top 5, 1 guaranteed in, bottom 4 lip sync, then it's 2, then it's 3, then they go into the 3, then they do their separate performances for the finale, then they choose.
Just choose the winner.
That part. Like, the whole prepared thing is getting on my nerves because they're not prepared. We saw Asia O'Hara kill a bunch of insects.
She didn't.
I'm just saying.
You can't have a random, factor
Camilla,
like
what
that.
You mean?
You can't have a factor like that be in play. You can't control that.
Yeah.
You can't control these other.
Yeah. She killed a whole entire species, girl. Them hoes is just endangered, not extinct. They're endangered.
I was talking to a coworker. She said, I didn't see last year's finale. I said, ooh, bitch.
And then to think that, listen, but then let's really think about this. For a whole year, Cameron Michaels basically got her neck strength together. Eureka learned how to sweep the ground with her body. And Aquaria, low-key, from what I heard, fucked up the routines. And they were actually refilming a whole lot of stuff and cutting and pasting a lot together. That's what girls were saying at the finale. But that's just what I heard. I'm not claiming that. The lip sync
for your crown film, the finale format, it kind of allows Ru to crown who she wants to crown.
True T. And while we're being real there too, remember they did Bang Bang. We had Bang Bang as a finale song.
That song, it's one of itself is all over the place.
The title alone. Ugh. Just,
What's funny is that was originally Ari's song, and she didn't want it, and then so Jessie took it, and then she was like, "No, I kind of want it back now," so she got put on.
She should have left that. She should have let it go. I mean, I really hated that song.
I wanted to like it because on paper, I'm like, "Oh, this should be interesting."
I'm just saying. Oh, thanks, Camila. I'm sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on with comments and questions, so if we don't respond to everything quickly, please don't think of anything personal. What was the best kind of tea you heard from the taping? I mean, Jay kind of spilled a lot of stuff already that we heard. Everything that he said was stuff that we talked about with him and then some. So there was more stuff, but yeah. I was shocked about that person's video that's out that has all the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, I did see somebody.
Girl,
I was like, why would you? I'm not about to do that.
Is this monetized? That's all I thought was like, can they take his channel down for that? I don't know. It was scary. But yeah.
People still trying to sneak phones and shit. I'm like,
but no, everything as far as tea is concerned, like literally, like Jake goes to the finale, then comes back here and was like, girl, and then told us everything, and then we kept that secret until. So yeah.
No shocker. We could have guessed a lot of it, but
a lot of it.
But it did go differently than I thought it was based off of how he described it. Because when he told us, I'm like, oh, this is about to be everything.
Girl. I was like, whoop.
And then we watched it, and I'm like,
no, that's another thing too. I think we got a whole like when Jake was explaining it to us, we were like, oh, this is gonna be the tea. And then we watched it, it was like,
yeah, that was Aquafina.
How long did it take to grow your locks, Jamar?
Ooh, damn. 9 years.
So, here's my thing with season 11. Casting-wise, this was a good cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody on there, I want to give a shout out to, regardless of the reading, my good food, and all that type of thing. Ooh, Yvie good.
It was all
she
fun.
can never cover it pretty good like me good. That is now retired. We're retiring that. Good. Raj O'Hara, I owe you a check.
She said, that was the most horrible 2 weeks that I ever had because I felt like shit for the things that I said.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we mentioned it in the video that when they're in this space, they're confined. They ain't got nobody that they can talk to and release. Everything that they're doing is on camera. They're frustrated. They're hungry. They're horny.
And it's all played up for what it is. So if a girl's playing for the camera but the other girl don't want to talk, then the other girl's gonna pop. So it's like, bitch, I didn't want to have this conversation, and it just goes wham. So
I was motherfucking ready.
I mean, it may come back. My good fur may be always a thing that comes back. We may put that in the drag dictionary with puss and all the many other things along with this channel. But, I got to give it to the casting. We had a lot of bullshit lip syncs, though, and a lot of good ones that I really liked. To be honest, my favorite is still going to be Yvie versus Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Baby, I'm sorry. Demi Lovato. That's still going to be the favorite. And that's why I wanted the finale lip syncs to be a little bit better, to say that, like how Sasha versus Shea Coulee. That trumped all lip syncs during that season.
Sasha,
just for that moment. Shea didn't do nothing but...
Shay didn't do shit. But I feel like Shay went in and felt like, I don't have to do shit.
Not
ready.
With a pussy
Not ready for what Sasha had up her sleeve, bitch, literally.
A pussycat wig with some pleather on. You got me fucked up.
And she was doing her regular club performance, bitch.
So I'm so emotional.
Sasha came to wear it out.
Listen, came there to wear it out in a goddamn regular show dress. A good old Poison Ivy wig.
And she just sat there like...
Magic Sharpie brows that Silky Nutmeg Ganache would be jealous of, bitch. And then said, doom, doom, drop. And now all I'm going to do is take off my glove. Excuse me? What is happening here, you bald vixen? Have you just taken all the things away?
Already exudes the emotion and the drama. I loved it.
That is what I was looking for, and I think that's really difficult. Hey, Raven, when we watch this show now, when we see moments like that, and then you try to do the format again with other girls. Now, True T, Yvie was beautiful in this whole slow motion with the faces in the mirror.
Very less is more.
It was very on point and on brand, and it was cute. While Brooklyn was Kennedy Davenport and all over the stage, which is fine in certain senses, but to me wasn't getting on the edge of that glory.
Because she already played all her cards.
She already did all that before. Nothing wrong with that, but I mean...
When you just did it against Silky, the same
I was spooked to see somebody giving a little low-key tone, to the edge of the glory. So that's why I was, a little spooked and a little gabbed. So, back to this point that we're staying there with the lip syncing and all that type of stuff. It is difficult for me to say with this season that lip syncing was top priority or top anything. Very, very much that. I'm sorry, Jamar, do you agree that it was like, if we got a good one, it was like, yeah. But to me, I wasn't really gagged and spooked.
I feel like they gave great songs. They had
Britney Spears' work was not treated correctly.
They had great songs, but the girls just...
Tell you something right now, girl.
They just didn't...
Had David, the personal trainer from 24 Hour Fitness, our good friend Kahana Montrese, not tried to tackle Mercedes.
Baby, she was in the Olympics.
I can't hear you, Kahana, at the reunion, Diamond Iman, bitch. I'm telling you. She was about to kill that girl. I mean, but this was, I was still, girl. Listen, I think I was just so happy that she was doing something like that.
She gave me a little something.
But to me, I'm thinking work bitch deserved Alyssa Edwards, Coco Montrese, Shangela, Laquifa Watley, Dita Ritz. I needed some dancers.
We really didn't expect that from Dita, though. We really didn't expect that from Dita, bitch.
I want to give you a little Jackie's back. The lighting is all wrong. Mama, I think I know what it needs. A little Bastard Amber. You hear the girl? Get her Bastard Amber. You got it. You bastard. Bitch, I'm telling you. They needed dancers. These are dancers. Jackie's back. If y'all haven't seen that movie, get your life.
This cast didn't have a lot of dances, though. Not enough.
They didn't. They needed more. They needed more. More. Thank you, Maddie Jamar, for your videos. They bring joy to my day. Oh, thank you, Corwin. Thank you for your donate. And if anybody wants to donate, you know that YouTube takes 30% of this and they just hide it away from me and I never get to see it. So if you want to donate anything, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Thank you so much, Dr. Cross, for being my moderator with the most this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Back to Drag Race, setting this up, but we were on lip syncing part of this. I need to know what season's in front of it for you and what's behind it.
Wait.
Lip syncing. What would be behind it? That's right. Panhandler, baby. Gimme. No, I'm saying. Uh-oh. Someone's going to make a gif of that. Anywho.
I was going to say 7.
Behind or in front in terms of lip sync?
Behind.
Let me look.
I think, then I'm going to move it to 8, actually.
Behind or in front?
Behind. Only because...
Oh, I want to hear this.
Because the ones that I'm thinking... Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me go back to 7. Let me go through 7 one more time real quick in my head.
That's what they called me, Emily. They called me a panhandler girl. So I'm like, give me some change. Give me some change. It's expensive to live out here.
Actually, do you have yours first? I might have to go.
Okay, cool.
Review again.
So, if I'm going to go through the entire seasons and list of lip syncing, and as far as the wow moments, what I thought was impactful, what I thought was, wow, so we can still talk about it. It's gifable. We want to replay this back again. We got to rewatch this shit. Mm-hmm. I go through seasons, okay? So for me, behind this season, for me, in terms of lip syncing, let's go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 is easy. That's too easy. I mean, that's like, no, we're going to get that go, right? So let's do this. I'm going to say, this will be controversy, but I'm going to say All-Stars 1. I'm putting it behind All-Stars 1. And
All-Stars 1 is another one that's not fair.
I'm going to tell you why.
That's not even fair.
Listen, the format alone, because we all include this, is we put the All-Stars. If we want to just separate it, then I would say...
Yeah, separate them. I don't even want to do
Well, if I'm going to separate it, then I'm going to say 7. 7 goes behind it because 7 had a lot of lackluster ones. Katya was holding it down for the slow split of a second.
Jaden.
Okay, but that took a little second to get... Actually, we can't say 7. No, Kennedy. 7 was good.
I was about to say, no,
7 was good.
I was going to say 7, but then I had to move it to 8. I had to move it to 8.
7 was good. Wait, 8
I had to move it to 8.
No, I wanted to say 9. I'm going to say 9. Baby. Yes. Ooh, yes. I'm going to say 9, girl.
No, but...
I'm going to say 9.
Only because 8 only had Chi-Chi and Thorgy and...
Oh, this is tough, y'all.
Cynthia and
Maybe it's 10. It's 10. It's 10. Yes. Yeah. Girl, that was terrible. Girl, Asia grooves in the hey.
Wait.
Grooves in the, I was like, what the Chuck Berry is she doing?
Mayhem wore out Yuha that one good time.
That was great.
She did wear
she
her
said,
out that
feathers.
Mayhem wore Yuha
Remember when the Yuha was explaining that outfit and she was like, I mean, it's all together. And they were like, no.
It's not.
Yeah.
It was not.
And now she's doing a fashion photo review. You better get into the world that is God. Okay, so listen. Ooh. Season 10 behind. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I found season 11's was better than season 10's. Yep.
Wait, Cameron and Eureka though.
That was terrible because they resulted in both of them staying.
Well, only because of that. What if Eureka got eliminated? Would it have still been good?
It would have been oh no.
Well, why not 8 then?
Because Bob and Derek was epic for me. Chi-Chi was epic for me. I'm trying to think of bad ones. Bitch, Robbie Turner was on roller skates. Robbie Turner, who is a lot... Listen, the big liar supreme, Robbie Turner. Allegedly. Not really, even though it's been proven that she lied. Roller skated against... somebody in gym shorts. Bitch.
That's why I was docking. That's why I was docking. I'm like, because of Cynthia's outfit.
My God.
have to put you
I have to say, look, all shade, bringing Cynthia Lee Fontaine back was a cheddar cheese of a choice.
Do you want to feel my cuckoo again? She literally landed in the exact same place as she did in season 8.
Her outfit coming in was tragic. I was like, what? take it back. I love her though, but
We
I just
still
didn't
love
want her.
Cynthia,
Yeah,
but-
I just didn't want to see her on like. I want to see her on like an All Stars, not
Yeah,
like
she didn't need to
she
come
gets
back.
another that one. Oh, come on.
Robbie turned her.
Robbie turned her. I like that much better. Just like Calorie Burns, I think is a better name than Calorie Kardashian.
She was going to have to fit that in there somehow.
I was looking for her at DragCon, y'all. I was going to go right to her booth, buy her merch, and walk up and say, girl, let me tell you something. I need you to change your name to Calorie Burns. Picture and walk away. And if she was mad later about it, I would have talked about it.
Who had the best lip syncs?
Of the season? Or compared
Which
to
season had
better?
the best lip syncs?
Oh, the season of the best lip syncs? I think we talked about this already. No, we haven't? Yes, we have.
Not
4.
to this degree.
4.
I was going to say 5.
Ooh, 5 is good.
I was going to say 5, bitch.
Ooh, 6 was good. It's between
4, 5, and 6.
5, and 6. Hey,
Yeah.
Alicia, welcome on my mother moderator. The moderator.
The only thing, the lip sync, whenever I think of 3, I think of Raja and Carmen Carrera.
4, 5, and 6 down, girl. I'm just gonna have to give it in at 3.
Just
that was
4
an era.
for Dita Ritz.
Oh!
Just alone.
Dita Ritz and Latrice Royale, sister. You better give it
that
all.
too.
You better give it
That
all.
too.
Them two sisters held it down. And Sharon Needles and Fifi O'Hara, that was a moment.
That's always a question.
That was a
like,
moment.
who would have went home?
Fifi
Fifi
would've
was
went
going home.
home.
Fifi was going home.
Fifi, listen, Fifi did what Brooklyn Heights did with Yvie in the finale.
Her whole costume
True
fell
tea.
apart.
If Fifi and what's it called? And Sharon had been lip syncing the finale, and that was the song. Sharon would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Fifi would have gone home instantly. Instantly.
Of course, yeah, anything that Jinx was in.
I get the PayPal's instantly because I have my phone on silent. I don't see anything. So let me just do this thing right now just to see what's going on. Hold on just a second here. Okay. All right. Thanks so much for your patience. I do see that people have donated to PayPal. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. If anybody does want to donate, you know what that those links the moderators can provide. And I don't know what's going on with my rings here. I'm feeling very pimpish. Back to what we were talking about, Shamar. Excuse me. Where am I going with this?
We were giving the key points of. We already talked about 4 was Latrice, Kenya, and Dita.
Well,
and
I wouldn't say
Princess.
Kenya. I wouldn't say Kenya.
Well,
okay, because let me tell you something.
Princess either.
No, but we have to give minus points too, because with all those good people, Milan was still included in that cast. That happened.
But you know what? Is it so bad that it's funny to watch?
Do you
understand?
I want you to understand me right now when I say this. I was tired of the deconstruction of drag every single time
But
she was performing. I don't give a damn if no matter gay, straight, or bi, no matter you better keep it on, sister Mary, mother Clarence, motherfucking child.
But now,
bitch,
we have to ding 5 again because Honey and Vivian Panay.
Okay, we haven't even given positives yet for 5.
I said Jinx. I slipped that in.
Well,
there.
Jinx,
Detox. Come on.
Unpopular opinion.
I'll give it to
Unpopular
Detox.
opinion. Unpopular opinion. That doesn't. What is that?
The first time.
The first time.
When she started doing it at All Stars, I was like,
the flossing of the teeth.
All right.
Oh, Coco Montrese and Alyssa Edwards. Oh, bitch. Oh, ain't nothing going on but the rent. That too. When Alyssa Edwards just sent Ivy Winters home for just no apparent reason in that fucking good old 80s suit. What did, was it Alaska or Jinx that said, girl, she's dressed like she's in the 80s. It's perfect.
Who else could...
I mean, look at her.
Who was Coco lip
Alyssa's
syncing
got
against when
it
she was dressed
down.
like a baby doll?
Oh, that's when she was going up against Monica Beverly Hills. Because remember, it was when I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be a star. I want to be a child when I grow up. Yeah, very much
Coco
that.
sent home Monica. Coco sent home Jade.
Coco
Alyssa.
Coco was mother. Coco was just sending all the girls home that season. It was
terrific. I loved it.
Listen, when Alaska talks, it's just like you have to like listen to it because it's really, long and it tells a story. And I
you have to reach really far into your Adam's apple.
I don't know what to say. that laugh. I love a laugh. I listen to Race Chasers a lot because her and Willem are great.
Willem will just be shaded.
Shout out to Willem for not looking at me crazy at DragCon when I walked up and was like, "Hi," and she had to go to the bathroom and I got my quick hug. I was like, "Yay!" I was just really happy. I was like, "Thank you. I'm a fan. Sorry, I've been watching you." Since,
I ain't joking, bitch.
I think I brought up the whole fact that she did the beat down way back in the day on the fashion show. She was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, I've been watching you." Okay, so big fan. But yeah, that was fun. So season 5 pros. Okay.
With my hair. Iconic.
That I guess we can say lip syncs in general for season 5 versus the people lip syncing outside of Coco and Alyssa were iconic. So season 5 had iconic lip syncs, but it also had bullshit ones with Vivian Panay and Honey. I almost said Honey Davenport. Excuse me, not that one. Honey was robbed. Honey Mahogany, Honey Caftan.
That was a caftan.
Caftan and big forehead. Yeah, them two.
She said she was coming out of there.
Girl, low-key, let me tell you who Vivian Panay looked like, child. I'm trying to think of this character on this anime that I kept seeing, and I was like, girl, if that ain't Vivian without a wig, ooh, honey, it's gonna drag my soul to death. I'll find it later, y'all, but there was this anime character I saw with Vivian in the side-by-side. I was like, if that ain't her, it's not a Yu Yu Hakusho. It's somebody with.
Whoa, you doing those type of?
I went down that line. I saw the side by side.
The only thing of bald people in anime are One Punch Man, Krillin, Tien.
Oh, Serena Chacha. That was a negative.
She doesn't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
that damn table she walked out with that one time, and she was reading people that.
Girl, who you calling ghetto mama? Who you calling ghetto mama?
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
So. Okay, then season 6 we had Trinity K. Bonet. Cause I'm the one. What did she say? Oh, how'd it go again? What part was it? It was oh.
What was that on?
That was.
What beat was that on?
I'm every woman. It's all in me. 5, 6, anything you want done, baby.
Yeah.
Do it naturally.
And she stepped across that floor, bitch.
Whoa.
Bitch, shout out to Trinity. Miss Trinity was just on the Ellen show, bitch.
She was just on the Ellen show giving a good old Whitney impression.
Nasty Whitney.
With the
she does a mean Whitney.
Yes,
bitch.
I said, oh, come on, bitch. She better be on All Stars.
But Miss Trinity was good. Even the Jocelyn Laganja was a good moment.
I'll tell you this right now. If Trinity K. Bonet ends up on All Stars and they let her lip sync for her legacy, you know she's going to top 4. You know she's going to top 4.
Wear it out.
It's not
they don't try to
they're going to have to
her.
eliminate her. They would have to eliminate her. Because it's going to be an ugly disappointment for anybody going against her. Because they know that girl knows how to fucking listen to a song and emulate. Okay? And that's really important.
Woo, is it?
Baby. Okay, so I'm gonna have to give it to 4.
4 still.
Dita Ritz, Natalie Cole. Love. From now on. Boom. From now on. Boom. Yes.
And she got to do it in front of Natalie.
From now on. Zap. From now on. Oh,
wow.
like that is whoa.
And that horrible outfit.
Whoa, with them knees.
But did you know what she wore it out? She wore it out.
Almost thought she was wearing shin guards, girl, but she was wearing it the fuck out.
Babe, I had to always think about who was on the stage with her.
The princess doing this.
Yeah, I was like, baby,
what are you doing?
Dita ate you alive.
Listen, she was doing this walk backs, and I got these heels that ain't for the kicking and the dick into the dick.
Bless her.
It was a mess. But yeah, season 11 as a whole, everybody, I gotta say, it was a good season for me. The finale was a little womp. I'm sorry to say that. That's just how I feel. The reunion itself did not promise what we were expecting because people on social media were like, get ready, get ready, get ready. We was ready. I was motherfucking ready. And then what happened was poop. So for me, the season did a lot of this. And it's not bad, but that's just the season. That's just the season for me. I thought it was a decent one, not the worst, not in the top 5. No, ma'am. But she's definitely in the middle. She's in the middle of the pack, in my opinion. Somewhere in the lines of that, either behind or in the center, not in the front.
Is it kind of like how you feel about season 11 the way you did for season 7? Good queens, bad season.
I do feel a little stronger about season 11 as far as certain challenges and runway aspects as versus season 7, in my opinion. So 11 will be better than 7 for me. It's going to be better than 7 for me. Absolutely. I will not even...
Well, challenges for sure.
For sure with
challenges for sure.
Runways especially. Violet did not listen. We had a lot of wow moments from Violet and Pearl and Miss Fame and all that. Those were the fashion
Miss
girls.
Fame's ugly dress,
right? But I mean, as far as a look goes, we had Brooklyn, we had Akira, we had Yvie, we had a lot to look at.
Scarlet.
We had Silky. We had a lot to look at. There was a lot of different Scarlet, Sugarcane. There was a lot to look at.
Sugarcane.
So I'm gonna say 11's gonna be a bit. I'm gonna give it a way higher score than 7. Nothing wrong against 7. I think 7 just was a lazy season for me, and it felt like some of the girls just were like whatever about the entire experience. May
Sasha.
not be. It may have been production, but you know.
Sasha.
7. I said 7.
I know. I'm just saying it was Sasha in particular.
Sasha Belle.
Belle,
girl. Oh my God. I know exactly what I'm gonna do to win this competition out second.
I have the algorithm figured out.
Out second.
The very same episode. I didn't understand the assignment.
Honey, when she took the clip out and it was never, never, never going to release from the back of your scalp. Oh, it was bad.
And in the lip sync, her titty fell out. Oh.
Quite possibly the worst.
But you know what? I did kind of like that fall spring thing they did for the premiere of season 7. That was kind of cute.
I did too.
That was actually good.
I had hope, but it just kind of was like, wimp. But
from there on.
So, everybody in the comment section later on, because this, of course, is a live, tell us what you think of the season 11. Where do you rank it between seasons? You don't have to give us a full list, but if you want to, that's fucking cool. And of course, I just found this new mod thing where you can actually put queens by tier levels. So I'm about to get a whole list together and post it on Twitter. If y'all are not following me, that's at the Matty Rants. I'll probably have that together the next 2 days. But yeah, season 11 is done. Season All-Stars 4 is finished. Holiday special, don't do that again.
Please
don't do that again.
That was so unnecessary.
Do not do that
That didn't
again.
benefit anybody, almost.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
No other Christmas queens, everybody wins.
The hell is wrong with you?
That was so cringy.
Win. Everybody wins. The fuck?
Then why am I here?
Go, Shangela, you got McDonald's now, and you also now have a car commercial, apparently, is supposed to be coming out, because people were filming her going in and out of it, and I was like, what? She's doing it. Doing it.
Word out, Shangela.
Doing it. Watch me get a Halloween special. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now.
Gross.
Not Christmas, because they've already done it, and to be repetitive.
Gross.
Halloween special. Because Evie's I watch.
Gross.
Trying to come for Drag Latisse. I guarantee it. I'm calling it now. We're calling it now. It's July. I'm calling it now.
I don't know if Alicia, don't watch the Holiday special. If you didn't see it, don't watch the Holiday
Who's
special.
asking if they need to see it?
Alicia said she didn't see it.
No.
She was like, I wonder if I want to watch it.
Oh,
No.
Mama, no.
Save yourself.
Mama, no.
Those lip syncs.
Mommy, no. No.
Don't do it.
That was the door closed. I'm sorry, locked. Oh my God, the keys. She's gone. Never existed. No. Unless you want to see a lot of promotional stuff for an album, you know.
Hey sis, it's Christmas.
Oh my God, don't do it, Charm.
No.
No.
Do watch for Mayhem's Krampus look though.
You have Instagram for that.
Do watch for that.
Just I did like the runway.
Look for that clip. Ooh, and Kimchi was everything.
Bitch, I literally saw Sonique's Holiday special at DragCon. I'm good. So, that's the last and final thoughts for Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race. This song came out, yeah. All right, now that that's done, what's left for the channel, what's going on here, what's happening. Pose starts next week. Beginning Wednesday, I will be posting a quick recap of the first season. As you know, I've already have done reactions and reviews, and I've done a playlist now of all of season 11 with me and Jamar, all of All Stars 4 with me and Jamar, and Pose, and I believe I have another playlist up as well of American Horror Story too. So for those of you who are like, Matty, where is these playlists at? I fucking did them this weekend. So they're available for you. They're available for you now. So I will be doing a full recap that's going to be a little edited fun video for Wednesday that I think is going to be really great to talk about, and I'm excited for all my Pose people. For those of you who found me through Pose, girl, we doing it again. Reactions and reviews. Y'all know the next day I do the videos. I don't Zoom the day of. So when the video comes out, y'all like, oh, I'm watching Pose, Matty. I'm not watching with you. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I wait till the next morning because I like to get a fresh daylight view, okay? That's the one. Drag Race Thailand's is for Tuesdays. So for tomorrow, I will have the next Drag Race Thailand video posted to the channel. That'll be each and every Tuesday, Drag Race Thailand, until I finish season 2. Pam, love you. Thank you so much. You were sweet, such a sweetheart. When I met you at DragCon and at Mickey's and girl everywhere else I saw you, honey, it was great. Dragula season 1, I'm doing a flashback of that. I'm trying to get Jamar into it, girl.
I may just watch when the 3rd season comes.
When the 3rd season comes, we got him for August.
I'll watch.
We got him for August, bitch. I'm going to try to get him on season 2 so he can at least see Bitch Puddings win. And you need to see Abor, who's also winner of Drag Queen of the Year, the Alaska pageant that just happened for DragCon. So she was in that season too. And has a lot of good girls. Oh, and Dolly, who was at Mickey's at one time, was also on Dragula that we saw performing. So yeah, there's we're going to get him into it. So Pose season 1 flashback is going to be what day is that? Because Drag Race is gone. Friday nights. So Friday, you'll be seeing those videos from me. And then, of course, during the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, you will be notified of a live video such as this one. Afterthoughts, final thoughts, live with Matty and Jamar or whatnot and such forward. So that is the programming.
There was one episode, I saw one episode of Dragula season 2. The only thing I remember, they had to pretend like they was like on the side of a road and they were getting stabbed or they were getting mugged or murdered or something.
Yeah, season 2.
And I think bitch won that.
She did win that one.
That's the only thing I've seen. That's the only thing I've seen.
She did a good job that one too. She was on the side of the road coming from the porta potty. Yeah.
That's the only thing I've seen of Dragula.
Very much. I was a huge, like, they had a lot of fun challenges for Dragula. That's why I want you to watch it, because there are a lot of horror movie like inspired stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, let me see this. And it's very, you know, they take it there. And it's really cool. So I highly recommend. Also random stuff on the channel. Me and Jamar may be seeing movies that we'll end up reviewing or playing video games. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm seeing Child's playing The Lion King.
So we're doing for sure The Lion King. We just heard Beyonce speak. Simba.
That deep
come
voice,
home.
That deep ass
Baby, I felt nothing but I slay. All from that speech. It was everything. So I'm excited for Lion King. I'm excited for Chucky. A lot of people are very skeptical because it's like AI now and it's not the voodoo thing. I want to see this new wave of whatever they're doing. I'm still
gonna see it.
Aubrey Plaza's in the fucking movie. I support anybody from Parks and Recreation. That's one of my favorite shows on the planet.
I just got introduced to that like earlier this year.
You said what? You just got to Parks and Recreation?
Because my coworkers are talking about it. They call it Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
I was like, well, what is that? And then they showed it to me.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, I'm actually seeing Pokemon. Whoa. I'm seeing Detective Pikachu tomorrow, possibly. If I finish my Drag Race Thailand thing quick enough. I was trying to go see it so I can finally do my review.
We have a printer at work called Little Sebastian. Oh, we do. We really
I want to be. Okay. I wish you told me that so I could have had like a whole conversation with your coworkers right when we're at DragCon.
Y'all would have been there forever and
Bitch.
I'm like, I ain't got to.
So you tell them tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Matty is like an actual like stan of Parks and Recreation and The Office. I am a huge fan of that whole series. Oh my God.
We're filming season 10. This man was watching the damn Office every time I walked through the door.
Listen, you already know. I'm an Office fan. Like, I'm Michael Scott's like favorite. That's like totally my boss. I live and breathe for him. And then Pam and Jim are my like. That's my romance in my head that I want. I want to be Pam, and I'm looking for a Jim. Okay? That's all I'm asking for. I am Pam, and I'm looking for a Jim. That's all I'm asking, Jesus. Everybody's here. Yay! Okay, but yeah, so the scheduling that's coming up is going to be really fun for the summer, you guys. I'm going to actually post a list for it on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So again, you'll remember what days you have videos to expect. If something doesn't post, you know something happened. That way we keep the channel running and going until Drag Race in the winter, because you already know.
January.
Probably December. You already know it's going to be All Stars 5. All Stars 5 is literally around the corner. They've already started announcing cast. People have already got their schedules clipped and stuff for the summer because they film in the end of June, beginning of July. So get ready, kids, because that's coming around the corner again, and it's going to be more and more and more and more. I know Ron Swanson. Oh, God. Ron Swanson is the greatest person to ever exist. That's one thing me and my very heteronormative brother can, like, agree on with the show. Because he watches...
That's the one thing you can come together
yeah,
on.
like, you know, Bobby. Yeah, he lives... Oh. Yeah, that one. The super straight, like my super straight brother.
Physical contact with that one.
My brother, who still has issues with me being gay, and we're still trying to figure that out, but we recently started speaking again after not talking for a year and a half. I did that. I was the one that cut the communication. I needed him to understand, like, space, and, like, it's not okay for him to feel a certain way about me. I respect him, like, his beliefs, but if I'm this way and you can't, like, get that, then I don't need to be around that. You feel what I'm saying? So, anywho, we live and breathe for Parks and Rec, and his favorite character, like mine, is Ron Swanson. I live for Ron Swanson. Bitch, that one time he pulled his tooth out just to be funny, to be like, I just wanted to show them, but I took it out last night. And, oh, God, I gotta show you the episode.
What the hell?
What's his name fell out? Tom. Tom, like, passed out, and Rita was like, what the fuck? And Ron goes, you know, you always have to show them that you have no pain. I took it out yesterday, though. Did you see the look on Tom's face?
What the hell? See,
I fucking love Ron Swanson.
I just be watching with my eyebrow raised like...
I love Ron Swanson. Yes, there's a clip of it on YouTube. It's so good. Oh, and then, of course, you know, they're married in real life. Megan Mullally and... God, what's his name that plays Ron? I know his name. I actually follow him. He's a great actor. They're married in real life. Tammy and Ron are married in real life.
I would be surprised.
Nick Offerman, thank you so much. I'm such a fan of his. I'm sorry I didn't get his name. I knew it was Nick something. But yeah, Office and I think I might do a For Love of TV show series. I think I went Jamar, and it sort of be like a segue into our, like, maybe a video or a live podcasting we do for the love of TV shows or TV shows that we really like. Like, we can do cartoons first, and like we can spend like a 30-minute like live segment or even an hour if we can, just talking about
cartoons that was my gig. See, that's why I didn't get to like a lot of the live action stuff until I was like maybe 9, 10, a little bit older. But baby, you tell me Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life,
Living Single, 227 Martin are requested. I mean,
all of that.
For that, me and Jamar would probably have to do Fox, what was that, Tuesdays? Fox Tuesdays in the 90s, and we could just totally like have like a conversation about that. And I think we should do that. Living Color. We'll talk. We'll figure that out. That'll be like a weekend thing that we put together, and we'll just gush over all that type of stuff, and then just pull it together. Okay, cool. I think I got an idea. Okay, it was Thursdays. Thank you. Ooh. Goosebumps.
Wait.
Do.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Wait a minute. Was that Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark was the one that was like boom, 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 and it was going up the attic, and then it was like...
Is that... Okay, so which... I remember they was like following through this house. Which one is that?
That's Are You Afraid of the Dark.
Oh, okay.
Goosebumps was when they were going through a neighborhood, and it was the giant G, and then everything was changing, and it was like, viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do.
I had to figure out what was the
submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, they're bringing back all that. Did you see the rebooting all that? And they have
I did see that. That's not gonna work.
It's not.
They're trying to bring back the Boondocks. That's not gonna work.
This is all that this because it doesn't have the same writer, so it's just not gonna.
It's never works. Anytime the writers changed from the original when it was good, it always.
Did we watch Power Rangers? Are you for real, bitch? Original.
I rode with the Power Rangers as long as I could.
When Kim was motherfucking Pink Ranger, sis. Okay?
When the Black Ranger was black.
And Jason was red, and Billy was blue, and Zach was black. Kim was pink, and what was it, Trini? Was it Trini that was the other? Yeah. Was it Trini? I think it was Trini. Was it Trini?
It starts with a T.
Or was that Trini was from season 3? I think it is Trini. It has to be, because I watched it religiously. I was right. Oh, I was
about to say, I never started with a T, but bitch, I was like, I wasn't sure about the name. I
used to, listen,
but
pajamas, T-shirts, pillows.
Baby, I was the blue. I just cycled between the blue and Black Ranger for Halloween,
wallpaper, bitch. I was shitting on fucking dinosaurs. Girl, don't you tell me nothing about no Power Rangers.
I had the little white Zord, the eagle, the bird, had it. Had the Megazord. Had the little, the White Ranger's little stab. What that little stab thing used to stab people with?
My brother took the Black Ranger, and then it was all about me being light-skinned, so it was that type of tea, and I was really evil, because I wanted to be Zach, but Loki had a crush on Zach. So then I was Billy, because I always felt Billy was gay, and then true to form, we found out that he Loki was later on, allegedly. That's what I heard. But in all fairness, when the Green Ranger came, that's when it was on and popping. And I was like, "Hey, huh?
Was he the one with the flute?
Yes.
Okay.
And that little knife, and it was like, woo, oh, done. He can have it. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Salute Your Shorts was one of my favorite fucking shows ever. Camp on Awana, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you, it makes me wanna fart.
Okay, I'm gonna say that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, like
wow.
Love that show. Hey Dude was a good show too. I grew up in that. I grew up with Flipper, faster than lightning. He's covered. Yeah, pull it up, Jamar. Pull it up. Flipper. I grew up in the age of Flipper. I'm telling my age, honey. When it used
I was probably still a baby.
Because that's when Nick at Night actually was a real show.
This can't be this.
That was Flipper. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought this was I thought it was like a cartoon.
Listen. I was such a huge fan of Flipper and Lassie and all those shows from back in the day because Nick at Night used to show them.
Lassie, bitch.
Nick at Night used to show them, girl. I'm telling you.
Let me see. What's this?
And
oh, bitch! Now this is where I live.
Well, I mean, I lived here too, but I just I was a TV watcher, so for me, it was never just about cartoons. I was the kid that always stayed up and watched MASH, and my parents would be like, "What is wrong with him? He's 7."
Oh no, see, they wouldn't let me. This is all I could watch. Bitch.
No, I would listen because my parents had a TV in each room.
Was disturbing as hell.
Ren and Stimpy.
I loved it at the time.
Now that we look back at it,
it was not for children.
That was a weird one. That was a weird one. And some of the episodes, oh God, Daria's forever. South Park's forever. Oh, forever. Beavis and Butthead. I remember seeing that movie in the theaters and my parents having a full flip out about it. Which one? The Tick was good.
Bitch, I forgot.
The Tick. Do you know they have the live action series now on Amazon Prime? Mm-hmm.
Well, I forgot. Damn, that's old.
Yeah, y'all. When I was younger, I snuck and watched a lot of TV. That's how I knew about Queer as Folk when I was really young. I snuck and watched that. I saw the entirety of that, basically with the volume at 5 at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I would wait for Sundays when my dad would be on business trips, and I'd go watch a whole binge episode. Like, they would do back-to-backs. And I'd be like, what's the new episode? And I would record it and wait until like the next morning to catch it before going to school and then delete it. And I was sneaky boots. Sneaky boots, girl.
I don't think I started looking or really seeking out LGBT television until like Degrassi came along.
Oh my God, Degrassi was it though. Whatever it takes. I did watch the original one. I know I can make it through. Hey.
Bitch, that shit was everything.
If I hold out, and I do. I know I can make it through. I know. Yes, I know I can make it through. Before Drake was Drake and he was Aubrey.
Marco and Dylan's story was like the first time I was like,
baby, I wanted all to be Marco. I wanted to be Marco so bad. I was like,
Dylan was fine.
My God, yes, I wanted
Dylan
all of
was
it.
A piece
I wanted all of it.
I
wanted all of it.
Really, there was a lot of people on there that
Baby,
I would have.
it was
A whole lot of people
just
on that
God
show
bless
that I would
Degrassi, because
have.
that got me through a lot of school. Okay, that got me
Because
through
I
a
was
lot of
at
school.
that same age that I was watching it.
I was a little bit older, so for me it was like watching like, oh, I went, oh yeah, for me it was that.
The first episode of Degrassi that I watched was Jimmy getting shot.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? My first
that
episode
was my introduction to Degrassi.
Mine was Ashley getting drugged, and like the whole scene and scenario when she was at the house, and remember everyone was like calling her a slut the next day and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Bitch. Now we can go about Degrassi because not Manny. Well, I can go about her later. But Emma at the ravine, honey, getting her bracelets. Wait, what was that man's name?
Oh my God.
What was Alex's boyfriend name?
Well, oh, shit, now you got me thinking of just characters in general.
What was his name?
What's the girl who was the bitch that was like always...
Paige Michael Chuck.
Oh, live for her. She became my favorite like after like the seasons went on. She was such an ass in the beginning, and then she became my favorite.
Paige Michael Chuck.
What about the other girl who was like the Stacey Dash of the crew?
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Liberty? I wouldn't. No, we will not disrespect her. No. I will not let you have that. We will not call Liberty Stacey Dash. No, ma'am. No.
Liberty was the Stacey Dash of Degrassi. I said it. She was so late to the party. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. Handmaid's Tale comes back out. I will be watching that. Now, as far as reviewing it goes, that's a tough one because that's a show that I kind of like love to watch.
Sometimes you just want to watch just to enjoy.
I'll do live videos where I said, oh, I just saw this episode. I'm about to spoil it. Here we go. I'll do that, but not any like review structuredness.
Grace face.
Oh, you talking about what's her name? The one that knew everything all the time. Got on everybody's nerves with the braces. Hazel was shy and quiet.
Oh yeah, I need to figure out what that man's name is because that's gonna drive me crazy. Alex was the gothic girl. She had that boyfriend who always wore a hat. He was the one that Emma was sucking down in the ravine. What is his name?
Was he the taller one or the short one?
Taller.
Was he the chubbier one that was always the bully?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
It's not Spinner.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Wasn't
it's not.
Shane?
That's not him. Spinner was with Paige.
Is it Shane?
Shane. No.
Oh, girl, don't start on the crappy Powerpuff Girl reboot because that shit was
when I saw them hoes twerking, I was like, nope.
Girl, there's a panda that they're fighting in the first episode that's a DJ. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I need to find
Lizzie McGuire was the mood. That's when I was really a Hillary Duff fan. Before the Hannah Montanas of the world joined. And it was all about, like, you know.
Where the fuck are you? Because that's gonna drive me up the fucking wall that I don't know what that man's name is.
Did you put in Cast of Degrassi?
There you are.
Oh.
Jay.
Oh, him. Oh, the taller guy.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah. He was kind of like every now and then you wanted to sleep with him. Yeah.
Later in the season,
he became hot. Yeah.
Oh, the little
Oh, what else was he in?
JT's friend.
He's been in a couple different movies.
Asperger's.
I
forget his name in the show. When I tell you that man is fine as hell now.
Oh,
holy
you know what?
shit.
That's where I know him from.
The guy who played Jay?
He was in this movie, Twist. Yeah, that's where I remember him from. Always in some game film. Remember when Degrassi had Spring Break movie and all that type of stuff?
Is that when Manny was singing on top of the bus? Life is a show.
Oh, God, they really were pushing Manny's career. And then she ended up on that show, what's it called? Like the Complex or something like that. It was out here in LA, and she was supposed to be some inspiring
I like Manny,
actress.
Though. When she was walking down in the hallway with her panties showing like a hoe.
Right. And look, as we speak of them, because weren't they together? Wasn't that their thing?
Like,
did they get together? Yeah, I mean, she was. But
Manny was with everybody.
He was born in 1984. Oh my God!
And he's actually gay in real life.
I know.
Oh no, no. I don't know if he's gay in real life, but
I had a crush on Shane.
Initially auditioned for Dylan role.
I had a crush on Shane, girl. Oh, wait.
He was alright.
No, he was bae.
I like Sean
about
better.
it.
The character Sean
He
better.
was
He was short. He was the shorter one.
He was one with the body. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta stop talking. Wow. Lauren Collins was Paige. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. These are not flattering pictures. No more pictures of Lauren Collins. Okay. Thank you.
I call her my sister. She was watching South of Nowhere and Instant Star back in the day.
I was watching
like the lesbian versions.
My So-Called Life.
South of Nowhere. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching My So-Called Life. That was very much my tease. And then Noah's Ark, of course. That was a staple in my household. Big Time Rush. I remember that, and I wanted it to Big Time Stop. I remember it. I didn't say I watched
Girl,
it. I said I remembered it. I didn't say I watched it.
I was about to exit stage left.
I remembered it.
I'm gonna have to.
I didn't say I watched it. I remembered it. H2O Mako Mermaids. I actually remember that girl. I watched a lot of different television. A Simple Life. I remember that.
Life with Derek.
True Jackson. Oh my God.
I saw the theme song to that come on YouTube in my recommendations. I was like, yo, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I remember Laguna Beach.
Damn,
that was old. That's when Privilege was first shown.
Oh, As Told by Ginger's iconic.
As Told by Ginger.
Macy Gravy.
Someone told me the grass was much greener.
Not the... Who said the Billboards? You are old as hell. If you know the Billboards, you are old as hell. If you know
you didn't.
You are old
No, you didn't bring that back. No one revive it.
There was 3 of them, right?
No one revive it. Yeah, I think so.
One had like the super. I was the one doing like this.
Do you remember? What's that show that used to come on with the cats that had the It was like Cat City and all that type of stuff, and the cats like had these like jets that they were in. What was that called?
I thought it was a cat scratch.
No, what's that? It was by Hanna-Barbera, and it was these 2 cats and it was in this cat city, and they were always fighting this guy who was like this lizard cat thing or whatever, and they had these jets, and they were like really cool. They talked like this man or whatever.
Oh wait, did they have like masks on?
They had like they had like little masks.
I know what you're
they were
talking
mechanics
about,
by
I don't
day,
remember
but they like what is the name of that cartoon, bitch? It's one of my favorites.
It's not gonna come to me, but I know what you're talking about.
Actually, what brings that up to mind? I know someone's gonna say it. I pray someone knows what I'm talking about.
Invaders Coming.
Why? They don't need to bring that back.
It was a great show.
I watched Ghost Rider and Encyclopedia.
I watched it for Gurr, basically.
I mean, Jamar still watches Yu-Gi-Oh, so
sure. Well, actually, you know what? I had to stop.
You was ready for it.
I had to stop because now I've seen like where they've gone in recent years. I'm like, oh no, they're doing too much. I can't continue.
No one knows the name of the show. I need them to know it. It's these 2 they're brothers, and they like are mechanics, and it's in this Cat City thing. It didn't have that many episodes, but they played it on Cartoon Network like repetitively and on WB all the time.
There's no way I'm gonna.
Oh my God! What is the name of it? It's gonna drive me. SWAT Cats. Thank you.
Okay, I was gonna say it was. I knew the.
Thank you.
Because I'm like, didn't they have masks on or something?
Fuck my drag. Thank you. That is one of my favorite cartoons ever. I used to watch that shit all the time.
You know what?
Cat Dog was terrible. I hated Cat Dog. I said it. My mom loved it too. I didn't understand that. Cat dog. Alone in this world, little cat dog. Down in the world, back in town, back on, don't get along down. Down, about to get along, gotta sing this song. Cat dog, cat dog, alone in this world, little cat dog.
Ooh, the Shaolin Showdown was my shit back in the day. Static Shock was alright.
Teen Titans, the original.
The first one.
Not Go.
Only the first one we acknowledge.
Teen Titans, when there's trouble.
You remember they had that show for those singers that sung that song?
Teen Titans, who?
The teenage something Johnny Yumi.
Chowder. I love Chowder. I love Chowder. It was one of my favorites.
The ex has ruined Chowder.
Chowder. I love Chowder.
Played it every day.
Waddle, waddle.
I was like,
waddle.
shut this shit.
Waddle.
Oh my God.
I loved him. He was my favorite character. S Club 7, I remember them.
Billy and Mandy.
Puffy, Amy, Yumi.
That's what it was. Puffy, Amy, Yumi. That was that shit.
Hated
it. Flopped.
Yeah.
But
All Grown Up was a travesty.
Oh yeah.
That movie they did was where they should have stopped it. When they did that little movie and everyone went to the concert and shit, it was all that. That's where it should have stopped.
They did do a movie.
They did. And that's what it was, the whole All Grown Up movie, and it was good. But then when they did the series, it was like, what happened?
It was horrible animation. They all looked ugly as hell.
Why did Angelica's chin have to be an ass shape? Like, it was like her butt had reached up into her chin, and her mouth was just puckered.
Her mama looked like they had tumors, bro.
Baby, like some sort of radioactive, like, nursery rhyme just was playing in their head.
The most normal one of them was Tommy. Chucky looked like he was on something.
You would think Tommy would look the worst, knowing that his old big ass head used to be just running around. Girl, come on.
Phil and Lil looked normal.
Wild Thornberrys had the worst animation, but it was still an interesting show.
Let me tell y'all.
That was the ugliest animation.
When that Panda song was popular by Designer, somebody put together a clip of
Darwin
of him and Donnie. Bitch, when they compared Designer to Donnie from Wild Thornberrys, I was weak. I was weak as hell. That shit was funny.
Stop it. Rocket Power was terrible.
I wanted to like Rocket Power, but I just couldn't get into it.
I hated Rocket Power. I only watched it because the dad seemed kind of hot in the show.
What?
He was muscular. Or the thing.
Girl, that bucket hat.
He had a little pop, a little doobie chest.
What was that show I was just thinking of? I just lost it.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Johnny 2x4. Ooh, Jimmy used to wear me out on that show, bitch. I couldn't stand her.
Weekenders was good. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Yes, that was my favorite part. Then we're the Planeteers. Here's...
Whenever that makes me be like, heart, I'm like, girl,
what is she doing? It's like fire, water, wind, earth, and then heart.
Girl.
All I can hear someone doing is going, I can just hear someone in the crowd saying it and me being like, oh, my poor sister girl, she got dragged. Because it's like, hold on, because they all have their rings, so it's like all this, but then it's like, heart.
Girl.
He goes, you guys, we're going to stop everything by me getting their minds to change with their hearts. Let me just put it up. Right. I'm just going to...
Well, this bitch can start fires, tornadoes, typhoons.
He's building a massive shit, and he's literally just getting it together. The fuck is happening here? What is happening? What's happening?
Ooh, Pepper Ann was another good show.
Oh,
one of my favorite shows.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that was her sister. I thought that was her brother for years. I did not know that was a girl. I didn't. Why does she have that deep-ass voice? It threw me off. And it was just referred to her as like, oh. She had a crush. That's what it was. There was an episode where she had a crush. And I was like, I didn't know. I did not know. I didn't know. I thought that was a boy this whole time. I did. I really did. I thought that was a whole dude.
Don't think anymore. Wait. That's like... Oh, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to read. Hold on. Some of y'all, I want to flip this from cartoons for a second because someone did bring up, someone brought up, Daria's legend. I mean, this is Daria Green. But someone brought up video games back in the day that we used to play.
We did that on Instagram.
True T, Alt T, Low Key, High Key, Mini Keys. I had an Atari when I was younger. My older brothers had one, so I was able to play it for maybe 2 or 3 times. I had the Nintendo. I had the Super Nintendo. I had every game system. My dad,
Sega Genesis.
he said, keep these kids quiet. There you go.
Not too many people, got on the Dreamcast though.
Bitch, I had one and I missed
like
that motherfucker. Ooh,
the Dreamcast
the
was
memory
kinda
card
like low key
that went into the remote that had the little pictures
on the
pop
top.
up. Yes, and you put it in, and I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom, and Chun-Li would pop up like this sometimes, and I would be like, "Yes, Queen," and I miss it.
See,
My
that's
Dreamcast
when games were
was
simpler, but they had so much more replay
Girl.
value back in the day.
Girl, I miss that dream. But Nintendo 64 was really the one. That was the one. That was the one.
That's what I was playing. Gauntlet
Nintendo,
Legend, Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, Pokemon Stadium.
Rayman.
Pokemon Stadium was the best.
Kirby Adventure.
That was like when you first got to like get your people like transferred
baby,
over.
it was revolutionary.
Bring it on.
It was revolutionary.
You were going over to everybody's house, girl, to fight, bitch. It was like, did you get that shit? It's gone, bitch. It's gone.
That announcer used to wear me out and get on my damn nerves.
Oh,
it's confused. They're staring each other down.
It's asleep. Like, it starts to whisper at that point. Like, oh my God.
Which one will make the next move? Massive hit. It's super effective.
It's one KO. Wait, it was always yelling at somebody, child.
Oh,
Listen.
And they said Ekans wrong. Oh, it's Ekans. Good shit.
I played the Mario 64. I've played every Mario Kart you can think of. The original from then on. I've done them all. What? Which one?
Mario 64 made me realize a phobia that I had.
Claustrophobia or drowning?
No, like that underwater level.
The drowning.
With that long ass snake.
Ooh.
Was with, nope. I'm done.
That was a hard one.
I'm done. I cannot continue.
My brother died so many times playing that one.
I saw it. I'm like, this is where I stop.
Ooh, that was tough. That was tough. Smash Bros. When that first came out, that was it. Oh, I played Crazy Taxi. I used to love that game. It was on Sega Dreamcast. And then they moved it to PlayStation. It's actually on the PlayStation Store now. Actually, if you were on the PlayStation, that little, with the thing where you pay the monthly thing, you play all those games.
It's
PlayStation
on there. Plus?
Yeah, it's on there. It's on there. Because when I had my PlayStation before my PlayStation broke and I no longer have a PlayStation anymore, I just have a Switch, I was playing that game still. I still played that game.
Wow.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi was the shit. It was really fun to play that in the arcades,
y'all
too.
old as hell because y'all are listed off shit from way
I'm gonna take you to Sega Genesis. Do y'all remember the game Flashback? I was trying to show this to Jamar the other day.
Oh,
bitch,
no.
It's on the Switch. Shock. This game's from the 80s, girl. I was like, what? It's supposed to be a knockoff of Back to the Future, but it's set in this really weird, like, he's on a different planet. He's trying to get home. Mm-hmm. So he has to use this, like, ability, I guess, to, like, flash forward and back and stuff. Dr. Cross, yes. It's on Nintendo Switch. I played the commercial for him the other day, and I was like, girl.
So we talked about Bloody Roar.
We talked about, we need to talk about Bloody Roar.
I was going to say, I remembered, I was like, I'll never remember the name of that game, but I remember some of those characters. Though.
Okay. So, I used to have a PlayStation 1, like a lot of us did. You remember when PlayStation first used to come on? It was always some
loud-ass song. But PlayStation 2 was like trans.
Oh my God.
I was in a
PlayStation 2
PlayStation
was
2.
the best thing because you could play your DVDs and stuff on that one, and that was just it. That was it.
That's the first time I think they were able to do that.
Yep.
But Heart of Darkness is on PS1.
Heart of Darkness was good, but no, Bloody Roar was great because that was like one of the first fighting games I kind of got into that was like off the grid. Because Tekken was there too.
I feel like.
Yeah, but we didn't know where that was going. PlayStation 2 was the era.
That had like that's the base. Like a lot of the games that are on now based were in PlayStation 2, bitch. Grand Theft Auto. Well, no,
bitch,
Grand Theft Auto was Grand Theft Auto.
First of all, okay. Someone said Final Fantasy. I have a moment.
Oh.
Seven is God. 7's God. 10 is King. 8 is Queen. And yeah, that's my list because I don't like the other Final Fantasies. Is this a dreadlock? Oh, this is your dread. Oh, child.
What the fuck?
I thought that was a dread on the dog. I said, how did that happen? I didn't like X2. I didn't care for the whole, we can only
wait a
be 3
minute.
people and we're just going to change up their costumes and shit. That shit was whack. That was
I
whack.
played Mega Man
I didn't
X4.
like 13, girl. Listen, I like the time-based, turn-based system. Turn-based. That's what I like. I want a little chance to change my mind on people. Oh, speaking of which, if anybody plays Arena of Valor on this Nintendo Switch, you need to add me. I played often. I'm looking for more people to team up with so we can like level up and get coins. Please and thank you. I just ask that you let me be the mage. That's all I'm asking. Or ranger. You could be warrior. I just need to be ranger or mage. More than likely the mage, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Did you play any of the Mega Man games?
I did play Mega Man 2, 3, and 4. And X. Mm-hmm.
With Zero was, I think that's the
Oh,
only game
I've
that
played
Zero
a couple of the
was in.
Personas. I've actually watched the animes too, because my little brother plays Persona and he's like a huge fan of it, so I got into it. Skyrim's cool.
The
Some of
Herbs
those games
was horrible.
You said who?
This Alicia mentioned the Sims Herb was horrible.
Sims has always been tough for me because it feels like the never-ending game.
It
Unless
really
you
is.
kill
Like
them.
it's only like a certain type of people I feel like enjoy the Sims. Like you have to have like a storytelling,
Yeah, a lot of time, invasions.
Yeah, it's for
listening
certain
to this
people.
do
But
this.
bitch, I have made some of the most ridiculous. I made some Lifetime movies on The Sims.
I
bitch.
miss the GameCube.
I really have,
because you used to be able to carry it like it was nothing from the back, and you just it was like
the most mobile.
It
system.
was the best controller. The best controller. Don't you make them finish with me? Don't you make
For Nintendo, yeah. For Nintendo, at first it was like, "What the fuck is this?"
This odd.
First of all, what the fuck is this?
But so many new games got introduced on the GameCube too that I was just like, that was probably one of the best.
Oh, that's when Smash Brothers got real.
Some people were like, "That wasn't a good one." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Melee was broken. Melee was really not. Looking back at it, it was broken.
Girl, we used to be fucking
shit,
it
you
up.
could do some.
We used to fucking up on that game.
Shit bad on that game, bitch. They
Oh, my love for Peach.
Once I saw that crowd, I said,
do. That had the best commercial too. Do.
And the music, yes.
Yeah, all of it.
The score,
all of it.
The score,
honey, the score, everything.
Now, homegirl is doing that Smash Ultimate. She giving her best vocal.
Def Jam Fight for New York. Okay, my brother bought that game, and I used to play it just so I could look at the models. There you go.
Did you play the Space Jam video game?
I did, because I was a fan of the movie. It's your jam. It's your Space Jam. All right.
My team was always Michael Jordan, Lola Bunny, and Bugs
Oh
Bunny.
my God, I had the same team. No, mine was low-key Michael. It was actually Bugs, Lola, and Daffy is how I used to play it, because those were my favorites from the movie.
Bitch, when I could get Lola to do that spin shit.
Yes, that game used to be everything. They need to bring that back out.
That shit
bring that back out. That was such a good game.
I played that at NBA Street. That was like the closest I would get to sports games.
Play the NBA Street. No, I was always purchasing the tennis games. Like, I know, like really, but I would play the pro tennis ones where you could like build your own characters and go through like the whole entire tournament mode and stuff. Yeah, that was me. Those were my. Like Mario Tennis 2. Oh God, that was so good. This new one, no one's playing it. That's the only reason it sucks.
On GameCube, I was into Mario Golf, bitch. That shit used to be kind of everything.
Favorite Mortal Kombat character minus Cabal. Toasty, yes.
Noob Saibot still.
Noob Saibot. Luigi's Mansion's a very good game.
I didn't get to play it.
I actually
watched it,
played it, and I beat it, and I was happy when I won. I was like, I am pleased with how this all worked out.
Did you play Wario's game?
No. Wario is displeasing to the eye. And that uncomfortable bell pepper sitting on his face. It's like, oof. Thank you. Flavor of Love. That is not a video game. It should be a video game.
It was. Yikes.
I remember Wave Racer. Ooh, girl, you're going way back.
Wait.
Yes. Yes,
Is
on
that what I
Nintendo
think it is?
64. Yes, the one with
We
the
used to
sea
go through the
doos.
rings.
The sea doos, yeah. And you were like,
Whoa.
"Vroom, vroom," yeah.
Whoa.
Girl, please.
Damn,
Girl,
I forgot about
please.
that one. GoldenEye.
Remember when Wii Sports was like that first little disc you got with your Wii, and how everybody was like living, and
Oh,
people
bitch.
today
Bowling
buy
was
Wii's just to play that
everything.
now? Like, you go to someone's house and you see a Wii on the floor and you're like, speaking of which, there's one down there that
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
Still there. That's what that's there for.
Yep.
Okay, listen.
I
All
stood
the
in
memory
line
you got
just
on there.
for Brawl.
Ooh, child.
Was it Brawl? Yeah, Brawl.
I can't. Okay. Pong? No.
Like old school.
I played that on the Atari, but that was like when I couldn't remember things. Animal Crossing I never got into.
Me neither. Guitar Hero.
Silent Hill.
I like that game.
I'm Left 4 Dead in the arcades.
My roommate played that.
Oh no, I'm thinking of House of the Dead in the arcades. Left 4 Dead, I played that. I played
That was
demo.
like a PlayStation 3.
Stardew Valley is on my please buy on my Nintendo Switch list, but I'd rather get Mortal Kombat.
I have never finished The Last of Us. That game
God of War
stresses me out.
Of course. He's fighting giants and he's kind of hot with his crazy like knife wielding stuff. Yeah.
Did you play Turok?
Yeah. Oh, that's on the Switch. Oh yes, for $20. $20.
Turok in so
$20.
Damn.
I'm about to say, give me my Switch right now. I will show you that whole. It has the original artwork with him and the raptor like this. I was like, get out of here.
That was my
Get
shit.
out of here. My brother used to live in that game.
Back in the day, bitch.
Shame,
Yes,
shame.
Good time in video game history, bitch.
So yeah, I think me and Jamar will probably set up specific podcast live chats like that where we sort of have a field of what we're going to talk about, and we just do a live and save them that way, and just make a playlist that way of the Matt and Mar show and just tape it. You know, something of the sorts. We already do that now, but we'll probably get a subject together this weekend, and then Sunday we'll do a little something for y'all. Something. Probably keep it in Disney. I think we'll do Disney cartoons. Rankings. Yes!
Wait, okay.
Yes!
What's an example of
because this will be something that's fun for you to do at work when you're on your downtime. You can go through the rankings of Disney cartoons in the 90s, specifically. Chip and Dale's, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, all that. You need to go through that entire list, and I want you to give me 10. And we're going to do that as our Sunday live. That's going to be our podcast. 10? Yeah, it's going to be our YouTube Matt and Mar Showcast will be alive, and we're going to do a live discussion about our 90s cartoon Disney gummy bears. It's one of my favorites. It's probably going to be my top of the list. But it's going to be that specifics. It's going to be specifically that.
Is Dragon Tales? That wasn't Disney.
It has to be 90s. Like specifically. Well, no, I need it to be.
I don't even think that was Disney. Was Dragon Tales Disney?
That was Disney. No,
I don't think that was Disney. I think that was like. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, y'all. It is getting late, and I know my people over on the East Coast are wrapping up into the next day, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
PBS.
Yeah.
I must say, I didn't think that was Disney.
I wasn't a PBS watcher unless it was a couple different shows. My mama had the cable ready. She was like, girl.
So that's what Arthur and what was that turtle's name?
Arthur.
Franklin.
Oh,
Miss Franklin.
Berenstein Bears too. Even though I read the Berenstein Bears
I had to
books.
read those. I didn't know that. I didn't think they had a cartoon for the.
I thought M&J was a cute show, and I'm a little older, but I still thought it was a cute one. The PB&J one, the PB&J, yeah, they were cute. Rescuers Down Under. Okay, so everybody, we have a homework assignment for you to do for this upcoming Sunday with me and Jamar84 for our YouTube live podcast. The Matt and Mar show. I'll also have the Matt and Mar music ready to go for that intro. Yay! So think of 90s Disney cartoons Develop your list of your top 10, top 5, whatever you can do. Share it with us throughout Instagram, whether it's in the DMs, whether it's in Twitter, through us posting. Hashtag it, the Matt and Mar Show. We're going to go ahead and have this as a Sunday little thing. Disney specifically. If you put something on there from another motherfucking, it's going to be gone. I'm not going to include it. Dinosaurs was not a cartoon. It needs to be a cartoon. Cartoon. It was a live action with like people in costumes. And I love it. Not the Mama. Bang. That was one of my favorites.
I was talking about like the movie. I'm about to say that one was.
Now Doug's tricky because Doug was not on Disney in the 90s. Initially, Doug was in the 2000s, so that does not count in this conversation. So just remember that. Doug does not count in this conversation. That didn't come until the 2000s. Not into was he in the 90s? Nope. Because he was on Nickelodeon in the 90s.
I was about to say that was on Nickelodeon.
He was on Nickelodeon in the 90s. He was in Disney. He was in Disney in the 2000s. Correct. Very good. Okay.
That updated intro.
The Ugly Doug, as I like to call him.
How did that song go?
Ugly Doug.
I'm not gonna remember.
Not a fan. No, ma'am. We keep her in Doug is Nickelodeon territory, so we're keeping that off of there. Rescue Rangers is one of my favorite. Yeah, Rescue Rangers. Rescue Rangers. They had the best intro music for sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 Daniel, yeah, do do yes, do. You better get in, bitch. It was all that. Okay, cool. So homework assignments. This is not movies. This is TV shows in the 90s on Disney. Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, Rescue Rangers, Gargoyles. Good one. Winnie the Pooh. That was 90s too. There was I love that show. The Winnie the remember the music. The Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear, where we go. Oh my God, that was a good one. Okay, that one, Gummy Bears. Think of that, baby. Disney in the 90s.
Come on, say, isn't Kalu recent?
That is recent. My little brother's watching him. Little Mermaid show, good example. You can bring that in there. Pepper Ann, I think,
definitely 2000s.
That's 2000s.
That was like early 2000s.
Y'all do yourselves a favor. Do yourselves a favors. Type in 1990 to 1999 Disney cartoons. How about that? Whatever pops up, Disney cartoons, 1990, and look up, do your research, so that way I don't have to chop your ass. I remember Aladdin, the animated series, too. Oh, God. I remember that as well. They had a lot of, Beauty and the Beast did one, too. They all had, like, something for each one. Hercules, the animated series, remember that, too? Okay, cool. Here we go. All right. Y'all got your homework. Y'all know what the T is.
Ooh, the Tarzan one, too.
I one day want to be in a jungle and someone just grab me from a vine and swing me into the bushes and push my bush. All right. It's your boy, Matty Rants.
It's your Marty Fork.
Do your homework, kids. We have a podcast for Sunday. Y'all have things to do. Remember, tomorrow is Drag Race Thailand. Drag Race Thailand. And then I'll post the schedule. I have everything in my brain. I'm getting tired. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs and kisses, best love and wishes to you. If y'all want to donate to the channel, that's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants. I'm your panhandling shissy. Give me some money. Just kidding, but not really. I'm help. Okay, thanks. But yeah, it's all of us. Oh, and Rufus too. Rufus, Stinky Winky. Stinky Winky. You be giving me such a hard time when we're walking in the morning. Stinky Winky.
So y'all all catch him when he be like, he's down, he's low. When he be getting hype.
Oh, I'm so mad with the balls. Listen, when he's ready to go out to use the bathroom, he's running. Now, when we go down the hill, he's like, yeah, we're going away from the house. We start coming back up to the house. That face. Yeah, that's what you do. You start to look at me. And you're like, where are we going? Where are we going? And he starts to lock up like he can't walk no more. Like, girl, like he broke it and shit. I be having to drag Rufus. Like, bitch, I will literally throw you into the house. You need to stop that shit. Get on my goddamn nerves. Poop or pee? Pee or poop? decisions need to be made with buzz in them. Eeps or oops at the end, okay? Shit. But he's a sweet pea.
Okay, time to go.
Let's see here. Why I give you off channels, YouTube be like, where's my cut? I don't know what that means. Well, I say to give it off the channel so that way YouTube doesn't take 30% of it. So that's